Hello and welcome to another audio analysis. In today's video we're delving into the track Chains by the American rock band Fame on Fire. This song does feature on the band's third studio album titled The Death Card, which did release just this Friday gone, and the band initially did start out as a cover band primarily, and it's something we've seen a lot of American cover bands really doing, branching out into doing their own material and doing it certainly very successfully. Even though they may not reach the same height as some of the other major bands in the scene, they still provide a great mix in their music because they often adopt many of the sounds and styles of all the covers that they do. We've seen that from bands such as Fame on Fire, also Living in Fiction, No Resolve, Our Last Night, and a variety of others. And it's something that really seems to be kind of gaining a bit of traction and really building a trend, or certainly has done over recent years. And one of the really interesting thing about this latest album is the use of the tarot cards. Every single song does have a tarot card related to it, and I love that because it really helps them to build some concepts into the album, really explore lots of different ideas, whilst also really helping to unify the album and keep it all together. So will this song be the chain that holds the album together, or will it simply break apart? Let's take a look at exactly how it sounds.
I'm on a path, you know what I'm thinking. Cancel my thoughts, subscribe to my demons. I've made up my mind, no more deceiving. I'm feeling the void, time to get even. I just can't move on. I've waited for so long. The pain, it goes beyond. I can't lie. If I break out of these chains, would I save us from this curse? Will we turn to ash and burn? Do you think I'd make it worse? And with all of my rage, did I take it way too far? With these scars around my heart, I know I'll be torn apart. If I buried all my pain.
Okay, already we're definitely getting a bit of a Saw vibe going on here. It's almost something very reminiscent of Ice Nine Kills in the video style, those Jigsaw style games. And already with the opening to this track, we see something the band do very well. It's really bringing in that very melodic, anthemic style, and it's something that really comes across from a lot of the work they've done on their previous material, and it's something that's ever present across the course of this latest album, really just kind of powering through with some very melodic and upbeat sounds. If you are looking for an album that you really do want to kind of just see packed full of lots of different influences and styles and just really have that very strong melodic rock sound, then it's definitely an album worth checking out. And we can also see just really how they're incorporating some of these ideas that we do see in the tarot cards. I'm on a path, you know what I'm thinking, cancel my thoughts, subscribe to my demons. And often with the tarot card for the tower, it's this kind of moment that kind of brings your tower down, the lightning striking it, it kind of crumbling around you, just that moment of effectively that can destroy your life or pull it apart. So that fact that you're walking on a path that's kind of effectively going to be leading to this moment of destruction. Cancel my thoughts, subscribe to my demons. I've made up my no more deceiving. I'm filling the void. Time to get even. So really just we do also see with a lot of these very rhythmic, almost not quite rap, but very quick delivery vocals coming from Brian Kuznets. We really see that melodic style coming in, but also just kind of the idea of subscribing to my demons. Really just this idea that you're kind of giving up and just kind of accepting those demons that are in your head. So almost like your head is acting like a tower in the scenario. You're kind of playing games with yourself, you're trapping yourself in. So again, another great reference to a tower. It's almost like a keep, like Princess Fiona trapped in the castle. In effect, you can't get free from it. You're kind of being guarded and held in there. I just can't move on. I've waited for so long. The pain, it goes beyond. I can't lie. So the idea that we do see in fairy tales of things like Rapunzel being trapped in the tower, and also the idea you can be trapped inside your own head. So you kind of got that idea that can be being brought across. And also we can kind of see with the kind of Saw style trap of the needles and things like that around the neck, about trying to break free from something, time running out, you've got a limited time to break free before that moment strikes, that disaster strikes, and you're kind of left in the rubble. So I like some of these ideas that we can kind of see, if I break out of these chains, will I save us from this curse? Will we turn to ash and burn? Do you think I'll make it worse? So this doubt, this questioning attitude we've really got coming of, can I break free? I'm under that time pressure, and that questioning attitude of, again, those demons just allowing to kind of have those intrusive negative thoughts. But I love the way they're wrapping it in this very much more melodic melodic sounding style that's really coming through from the vocals, as well as these very kind of just pacey drums and very quick delivered guitars. They really kind of add this upbeatness to what is effectively quite a dark track.
Ready to go to war, what I was fighting for. It is my purpose, cause I'll become a prisoner of my insanity, mixed with the memories stuck in my head. I don't know who I'm meant to be. I cannot move on, waited for so long. The pain, it goes beyond. I can't lie. If I break out of these chains, would I save us from this curse? Will we turn to ash and burn? Do you think I'd make it worse? And with all of my rage, did I take it way too far? With these scars around my heart, I know I'll be torn apart if I buried all my pain. Take it all away. If I break out of these chains, would I save us from this curse? Will we turn to ash and burn? Do you think I'd make it worse? And with all of my rage, did I take it way too far? With these scars around my heart, I know I'll be torn apart if I bury all my pain. If I buried all my pain.
Okay, what a really interesting track that was. I really love the way we got this strong, just kind of breakdown. Although it's quite formulaic of what we do see in a lot of other material, I like the way that they kind of, with this band, they really do stick to doing the basics very, very well. And you can really see just many of the elements of just melodic rock and kind of bring in some of those heavier elements as well. Something they certainly do very well, which is really great to see. And I really like some of the messaging we get coming through the videos, that kind of the needles around the neck, the idea that one wrong move could lead to disaster. And also it could kind of be focusing as well on that relationship idea, the fact that you may be strung along with these false pretenses, again relating back to that tarot card of the Tower, the fact of you maybe been built this tower on false pretenses, false promises and things like that. This idea of fighting maybe with a lover or someone like that, someone you've built this tower with, and they're trying to be the one that's crumbling it down. So there's lots of different ideas you can really see. They're breaking out of these chains. You've been kind of subdued and held down. You want to break free from that tower that you've built around yourself or that's holding you in. So really like the way they're kind of building in the tower with the idea of the chains as well, breaking free of that and breaking free of the trap. Although we don't get a conclusion to this, whether he does break free or not, it's great to see some of these ideas really being brought in, and that aggression of burying all your pain, take it away. The idea of being buried under the weight of your own burden and under your own rage. So again, they need us to also look at like things like a sedative, things that you kind of these demons that are formed through substance misuse and all different things really being packed into a very simple lyric set, but also some very strong visuals really coming through. The fact that again all the band members are kind of laying around Brian over the course of the video, kind of they've not been able to break free. Has he got the opportunity to do so, or maybe he's the one that's caused all of this to happen? He's kind of, because he's built this tower around him of just pain and these demons and things like that. So there are these scars around my heart. So have I done some negative things, or have I been tripped badly that's resulted in me becoming quite a dark person? So there's lots of mystery also built in, which I think is really, really cool just to really see. And again, I really love the conceptual ideas they're bringing in with the tower, with the tarot cards, just to really just show many of the ideas they wanted to explore on this latest album. We're looking at the kind of highs and lows of life, the difficulties you can face and the demons you can face as well. So really great to see them continuing to put out some really interesting and very melodic and strong music and continue to explore lots of different sounds and styles. The only thing I would say felt a little bit lacking was the use of MAH from SiM on this track. Whilst he got his own verse and also kind of melded in to that chorus, maybe could have been used a slight bit more. He has got a very strong vocal set, but great to see them collabing. I know they actually did open, or they were supporting SiM on their American tour, so the band have worked together previously, so maybe that's where the idea came through, doing a little collaboration and working together after they have toured together. And great to see him providing a very strong vocal set for that verse that he did have, and also some really interesting lyrics in there. Is it my purpose purpose, so have I become a prisoner? So again, referencing this idea of being trapped inside your own insanity mixed with the memories stuck in my head. I don't know who I'm meant to be. So the idea of, again, just getting lost in your own tower, getting lost in your own head, and not allowing yourself to be the person you want to, because you're chained down, because you're held away from being your best. So again, really lots of these lyrics I think just really do commit to this idea of just the tower being quite a negative thing in the way that it can hold you back. So really interesting to see that, and really interesting to see the collaboration. But I would love to know your thoughts about this track in the comments section below. Are you a long-time Fame on Fire fan? If so, how do you feel about the tracks on this latest album, and this track specifically? Do you like the more Saw-esque video style that we have got on this track, really incorporating lots of the more gory elements that we do see? I really would love to know your thoughts. Also, if you would like to see more content like this, then please do feel free to subscribe, and I will see you in the next audio analysis.